It is Sunday. I'm out in the FN2, as I always am. Have a little bit of a drive. If you haven't watched one of these videos before, put that window up. If you haven't watched one of these videos before, I have a little drive out every Sunday, and it's my time to myself where I reflect upon the week that I've had. And this week's been immense. Well, we've certainly had some amazing cars in this week, and I've got to thank everybody, all of you guys, for the continued support on the YouTube channel. It's just going from strength to strength, the YouTube channel. Dynodaze is continuing to do what we do best. Really enjoying it at the moment. Absolutely love it. Love all the positivity. Love all the feedback from the customers. I mean, people are like so excited to get their cars mapped, and then they love the experience of coming and speaking to Rich and getting some in-depth knowledge on their cars and what to do next and things like that, which is a really big part of what we do, I think, at Dynodaze. And then obviously I get messages afterwards saying thanks and how much the car's amazing after we've worked on it. And then people like, when's the video getting put on YouTube? I can't wait to see it. And I've been a little bit behind with the YouTube videos recently, and I apologise, but I am doing my absolute best to get them edited, get them up there. I really enjoyed making a video this week of a red EP3 that Richard's been bringing back to life. We had a good old car chat at the end of that about what cars that we're thinking about and what mods we're going to do, etc. It was a great video. I really enjoyed that one. But there's so many good videos that we've made this week, and as you've probably seen, I've set them so that they sort of stagger a little bit throughout the days, throughout the weekend. And again, thank you so much to everybody that's following them and enjoying them, and thanks for commenting. And commenting on the videos is really important. It's good to get some feedback. It's good to get some interaction between you guys and ourselves, and it's really good. It's good for the YouTube channel, the comments. It's an algorithm. If you're new to YouTube, or you've got a YouTube video or a YouTube channel yourself, you've got to reach out to us and say hello. And yeah, we're absolutely loving it. What a week. Some beautiful cars. We had a grey EP3 in this week, absolutely fantastic. We did a lot of work on Ed's black FN2. We had Darren's FN2 in, the red one. Darren Hill's brilliant car, top bloke. Such a beautiful engine bay, sort of puts mine to shame, I tell you that. But it's good, it's inspiring, and it makes me want to do more. And I think maybe that's why the community is so good, because we're seeing these cars go up on the YouTube channel. And we've all got FN2s or Civics or Colts or whatever we've got, and we all see a little bit of something that we think we could do ourselves, or we think how our car could be better. And that's, for me, that's why I'm enjoying it so much. I'm seeing so many different modifications, I'm seeing so many different projects and passions, and I'm absolutely loving it. And again, that's thanks so much to you guys watching the YouTube channel, and to all our customers. Me and Rich are enjoying it so much, so thanks ever so much to you guys. I can't, from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you enough for the support that we're getting. I got myself a little bit of a Facebook ban this week, so note to self, I've got to stop posting in political forums. I don't know why I do it, I really don't. It's a weakness. But yeah, so I'll be back on Facebook tomorrow, which would be great. So I can update you with everything that's going on. I've got a Mitsubishi Colt in this week for some lowering springs, some new springs that we're trying out. So always developing. Talking about development, we fitted the first prototype Dynodaze FN2 induction kit to a car this week. Kit looks great, kit performs well, mapped up well, etc. So the next step of it is to really compare it against kits that are on the market. So before we start selling it, we want to know where it sits on developing power, and the easiest way for us to do that is my car's got a CPL induction kit on it at the moment, a big bore one, which is about 375 quid, I think, retail. Our kit's 340 quid, and what I want to see is how it compares. Now, if it makes more power than the CPL, well, brilliant, we're going to sell an abundance of them. If it makes the same power as the CPL, brilliant, because that just means that it's 40 quid cheaper. We're going to sell an abundance of them. If it makes less power than the CPL, well, it's 40 quid cheaper, so take your pick. But I think, as Richard said, you know, when you're developing a product, you can't just fit something and expect it to be perfect. So there'll be more time and effort go into it if it doesn't make the sort of, if it doesn't, what's the word? My expectation of it is that I want it to be the best. Now, it's quite costly to make, but if it makes more power than what I've currently got, brilliant. If it makes less, we're going to tell you guys about it. The reason that the YouTube channel exists is to get honesty and to get real information out to you guys. So I think that if the induction kit happens to go on the dyno and in a back-to-back power run session with the CPL kit makes less power, then I think Richard's going to see if he steps it up to 3.5 inch and see if that works, see if we can get more air in quicker that way. But it's constant development, and the version 1 is as it is now, it's 3 inch, and we'll see how it stacks up against other induction kits. So, and like I say, the first one we can do is the CPL versus ours, because we've got the car here. There'll be one later in the year where our kit goes up against the InGen, which will be great. Hello, Cowboy with Cardaris. And we'll keep doing it, we'll keep developing it. We were ever so happy with the EP3 induction kit that we developed, because the EP3 induction kit that we developed smashes everything else for power. And the reason that we could show that is because as cars come in for their initial power run before we start tuning with an induction kit already on it, it's the ideal time for us to fit one and test it. At that point, if we're making an extra 6 brake horsepower, the customer snaps our hand off, he wants it, and then we can map on it and we know we're going to get better gains. So, but the EP3 induction kit has performed time and time again over and above everything else that people are bringing to us, so that's great. I'd like that to happen for the FN2, but you have to understand that the FN2 induction kits with the battery relocations are more expensive than the EP3 stuff. The hybrid racing induction kit for the FD2, which we can make fit to an FN2, sounds immense it sounds. It's the best sounding induction kit we've come across. It's good quality, really good quality, and it's 3 inch bore again. So the same with the CPL doesn't fit as well as the hybrid racing stuff, but that's what's on my car. I'm really happy with it. I like the quality of it, I like the whole the noise of it, the location of it, I like the power that it makes. I just want to see if we can improve upon that, and if we can, brilliant. But you know, these guys that are making these induction kits like hybrid racing and CPL been doing it a long time. They've been developing parts countless years ahead of Dynodaze. These guys, they really do know what they're doing. So if we can make some power, brilliant. If we can't, well, so be it. You know, we'll do our best, and we'll let you guys know the data, the real data, whether it makes power or it doesn't make power. I think it'll make for some great YouTube footage, some great videos, some interesting data, and we'll just go from there. We'll see what we can do. We've got a bit of a week of paperwork ahead of us this week at Dynodaze. I've got to get to the accountant at some point and drop off a year's worth of books. Had a great year, so again, that's all thanks to you guys. That's thanks to the customers. That's thanks to the team at Dynodaze, and yeah, and a great week that I'm really happy with. Very fortunate, and again, you know, I can't thank you guys enough for supporting us. Without your support, well, it wouldn't be as interesting, would it? It wouldn't be as interesting. So oh, that's an interesting van. sort of Japanese van with big tailpipes and wings and spoilers. I think it was probably a Toyota or something. Yeah, so the sun is out, so I hope you guys are out in your car today or doing something. My plan is to clean my wheels with the Carbon Car Diaries car detailing stuff. We'll see how that goes. I'm also going to play a lot of Skyrim today. In fact, I've only got dressed just to do this video, but otherwise I'm going to be playing on Skyrim and taking an arrow to the knee. There was a show at Castle Coob yesterday. I've seen some fantastic photographs, seen some very good colts that we've bapped go around the track, seen some beautiful FN2s that we bapped in lots of photographs. There was a lot of red FN2s that I noticed. I don't know whether you guys noticed that, but there seems to be a lot of red FN2s. When they're clean, they look fantastic, don't they? Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. I mean, I'm reflecting on my weekend. It's been such a great week. I've been watching a lot of YouTube myself. Type R tweaks, for example. FN2 Ops. There's loads and loads of people out there. There's going to be some videos coming from FN3 Bill when finally Maxton actually gets some stuff out to him that I've ordered, which has been a bit frustrating. Carbon Car Diaries, the list goes on. Expression Culture, I've probably missed out on loads and loads and loads, but they're all great videos, and I do like to share them. It's such a good community. I can't wait to get posted back on Facebook again. But thanks to Mark, MKEF Racing, for doing a little bit of a task for me yesterday whilst I was banned on Facebook and sharing a few videos. Thanks, man, I appreciate that. Good to see you yesterday. Bet you're happy with your hybrid racing induction kit, because I bet it sounds immense. But let me know, guys, in the comments below. Let us know what you're doing today, and have a great Sunday. And like I say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for the support, and long may it continue. And thanks for the Google reviews and stuff, guys, for people who have had their cars mapped this week. Lots of love, and peace out, and I'll see you soon.